What's up guys, it's Dwayne back again for another video, back again for another reaction, and today is a beautiful, wonderful, amazing, ecstatic, crazy so I'm thinking of random words there. Today's an amazing day. Do you know why? I know you know why, because it's the Sweden Day, the coolest city in Sweden. What city could that be? You guys probably already know from the picture. So without further ado, let's get into this reaction. Let's go.
Gothenburg. One of the coolest places
I've
to
heard
visit.
so much about Gothenburg.
Today, we will be looking at one of the coolest places to visit in Europe. Gothenburg, Sweden. Gothenburg has everything you could want out of a Swedish city. With colorful architecture, vibrant festivals, and its very own fish church. This gem of the north is an undervalued but much loved destination that you should definitely take the time to see.
She said undervalued, but actually I don't think it is undervalued in the sense that everyone has said to me, you need to go to Gothenburg. Like, it's better than Sweden. It's better than Stockholm. So I don't think it's undervalued. I think it's actually it's appreciated.
So in that spirit, today, let's explore Sweden's second biggest city. First, a quick tip.
Second biggest.
When you visit matters. It's no secret that Sweden can be a cold place. So naturally, what you do in the city varies greatly depending on the time of year. Gothenburg is a wonderful locale, and there are advantages to visiting in every season. But the time of year should play a huge role in deciding your vacation timeline. Be sure to stay tuned till the end of the video for the best tips to consider for when to plan your trip to Gothenburg.
Yeah, because I want to come to Sweden in winter because I just want to feel the cold. I want to feel how cold it is, and I think Sweden probably looks very beautiful in the winter when it's snowing and there's fresh snow down, maybe at Christmas time. However, I've also seen how beautiful Sweden looks in video in the summer, and your long summer days. So yeah, it'd be interesting. I probably need to visit twice in different seasons.
All that said, there are plenty of evergreen
Beautiful.
experiences
Christmas.
that should be considered any time of the year. A big pull to Gothenburg is the seafood. Sweden is a country built on fishing, and modern Gothenburg very much lives up to that history. It gained its fame as a fishing hub in the Baltic. And today, that heritage can still be seen at Fiskekåra. This indoor fish market is a must-do for any seafood lover. Taste local catch and see for yourself what made Gothenburg famous. Just be prepared for the smell. And for an even closer view, investigate the ever-present fishing scene for yourself. Depending on where you go, fly fishing, sea fishing, and ice fishing.
I've never been fishing. I'd love to go fishing. Let me know in the comment section below if you can fish or you go fishing on a regular basis. It's something that I would love to try. I think there's something special about catching your own food, which I've never done before. Yeah.
Are all potential options. Be sure to read up on specific guidelines and regulations, or even consider hiring a guide for the best ways to approach your specific fishing expedition. If you find yourself captivated by the history of the city, but are intimidated by the vast legacy of the city, fear not. European cities are often very good about encouraging education, and Gothenburg is no different. Many museums are free for students and those under 20 years old, and relatively inexpensive for anyone who doesn't meet that criteria. With a variety of options with several varying focuses, you have a lot of options. On the more traditional side, the Museum of Gothenburg is sure to get you on the fast track to learning all about the city's rich history. And subverting that theme is the House of Emigrants, which looks at the lives of immigrants who left the country to settle in the United States during the 19th.
I need to go there. The House of Immigrants. Because I'm alt for it's got the Greatest Swedish Adventure, which I'm watching on my Patreon. If you guys are not a part of that, the link is in the description. I am currently learning about Swedish people that have American people that have ancestry in Sweden. It's really good and it's a game show. So I'm on season 2, and yeah, I need to visit this museum to learn about the Swedish people that left and went to America. I do.
And 20th centuries. Both museums give interesting insights to the composition of historical Gothenburg and contextualizes where that leaves the city today. More specialized spaces can also be fun. The Maritiman allows you to explore its maritime history by boarding a collection of sea vessels, while the Aeromuseum shows off its impressive collection of flying vehicles. And for those looking to keep their feet solidly on the ground, the Volvo Museum is a favorite of car enthusiasts. One interesting facet of the city is that Gothenburg is an old city that doesn't always feel like an old city. A walk around feels more modern than one might expect from somewhere that is 400 years old. One great way to get a sense of the city is on a paddle tour. Paddles are low-lying barges expressly for the purpose of sightseeing. What better way to learn about a place than seeing its sights from the water that traces its edges? As an added bonus, these tours are hop on, hop off, meaning you can leave the tour at landmarks you really like and resume it again later once you've...
I would love to go on one of those tall boats. I'm gonna go on one.
Finished. One thing that shocks most visitors is the absolutely stellar greenery in and out of the city. Park life is an important and constant part of the Gothenburg experience. You would be foolish to miss out on your chance to take a day and appreciate lush, natural enclaves that have been created for your relaxation purposes. One particular favorite is Slottskogen. Situated near the middle of the city, many Swedes pass through its park on an everyday basis. It can be a wonderful way to people watch and view urban life as it is meant to be lived in. Slottskogen also features its own zoo and botanical gardens for added activities to fill your time at the park. An afternoon here is truly an idyllic way to your day. So pack up the shrimp and berries and have yourself a Swedish picnic full of authentic cuisine.
That park looks gorgeous. Do you have really lovely parks? I love parks. Coming from England, like, I love a good park. And museums and zoos.
A short walk from Slottskogen is Haya Nagata, a charming little street full of cafes and shops. As you walk by, you will pass the historic Skansken Kronen, a 19th century fortress.
I know she's not pronouncing these words right. She's like Skansken Kronen. It's probably not pronounced like that.
That certainly lends an authority to things, reminding you of the city's roots. While exploring, be sure to stop for a fika. No trip to Sweden is complete without a coffee stop and talk. And visit a local restaurant to experiment with some uniquely Swedish foods experiences. Bananas on pizza, anyone? And for the
bananas on pizza, that's one thing I need to try.
Final destination within Gothenburg city limits, the Liseberg Amusement Park is a fun day-long experience for...
Is it Liseberg or is it Liseberg?
The whole family. Of particular note is the Balder Coaster, which has a reputation as one of the best wooden coasters in the world. In a country known for cold weather, Sweden really knows how to value its time in the sun. Because Sweden is so far north, during the summer, the day lasts what feels like forever, and the residents of the city have become masters of making the most of it.
That's so cool. Like, I mean, in the UK as well, and I keep saying this, we also have long summer days as well, where the sun doesn't set until like 11 at night. But you guys probably have it until, well, constant sun. constant sun. It's very strange for people from the southern like hemisphere, or like further away from the Arctic Circle. They come to like countries like Sweden and England and whatever, and be like, why is the day so long?
Summertime is an excellent time for natural excursions, especially those that exist slightly outside the city's borders. The Gothenburg archipelago is host to what feels like dozens of islands, exploring each host its own adventure. Plus, there is something very special about journeying by boat under the afternoon sun. Just be sure to beware of Beowulf.
A what?
Sweden is a country known
What's a
for its
Beowulf?
lakes. A trip outside the city will bring a multitude of day trip options. Whether it's on the water or on the shores, you can't go wrong in experiencing this integral part of the Swedish experience. As you can probably guess, in a country with such a heavy focus on nature, there is an abundance of walks and hikes in every direction and a variety of difficulties. For those exceptionally adventurous ones, many trails have spots where you can latch in for mountain climbing. Sweden truly does love an active lifestyle. In the winter months, Gothenburg is illuminated by festivity and cheer.
See, Christmas. Oh, I would love to spend Christmas in Sweden. I quite like spending Christmas in different countries. That's a bit weird. It's the time you get to be with your family, but there's something special about going to another country for Christmas.
While many of the outdoor activities are less popular, the Christmas markets are a fun feature of the holiday season.
We have those as
Additionally,
well, but
when the
elsewhere.
temperature plummets, many find comfort in the Swedish spa scene. Saunas are a popular way to warm up from the outdoor chill. And really, what's nicer braving the cold from the comfort of the warm and toasty indoors? Ultimately, the most important thing to consider for your trip to Gothenburg is whether you can time it with one of the city's many festivals. Much attention has been paid to Sweden's Midsummer Festival, especially since the release of the horror movie named after it. And this summer solstice celebration is well known for a reason, with festivals and activities ranging from making flower crowns to puppet.
By the way, I hope you guys had an amazing midsummer, which was only like a couple weeks ago. Yeah.
Festivals, the day is spent being merry. Many local celebrations are keen on including everyone dancing around the maypole. That said, Gothenburg is versatile, and there are other festivals to time a visit around if you're looking for an excuse to go. The city's Science Festival is held in the springtime and engages residents and visitors alike in science.
I think I'm going to fall in love with Gothenburg. I think I'm going to go, and I'm thinking I'm not going to want to leave. It just seems like such a nice city. Yeah, I don't know. It just looks really nice.
Events, lectures, and other activities. In August, the Culture Festival hosts concerts, presentations, and all types of free performances that celebrate Nordic culture. Gothenburg is a welcoming place that is best experienced when interacting with its people. It has some of the best views in all of Scandinavia and should definitely be on your travel bucket list.
Absolutely.
So what is your Gothenburg dream vacation? Do you prefer the wonder of chilly winter or the long days of summer? Or maybe something else entirely? Tell us in the comments below.
Yeah, wow. Just from that video, that was a really good video. It looks like the coolest city in Sweden. Second biggest city. It's definitely somewhere I'm going to go after Stockholm. Yeah, absolutely. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Until the next one, I will see you later.